Hey there, everybody. It's me, it's Spoiler Diacra, and I'm gonna be playing some Minecrafty on the Derp and Chill channel. Now, let's let you know what's going on. Recently, I wrote a post on the community.derpandchill.com website, which you may be seeing at the bottom of this, and talking about mapping out the realm. And so I am going to start with trying to map out the first part of the realm, which is that 1,000 by 1,000 square around the center. So one thing I was doing when I last left was kind of going through, and I am going to look at a bunch of blocks that are just hanging around. I was finding some trial chambers, and I think I will continue to do this, though I realized I did not get myself prepared with ominous potions. Ominous potions will help me get actually what the reason I want these, which is to find that. So I'm gonna jump in a bed here, get through this night, and we are gonna fill some of this up. All right, so I am let's do this too and get that in there. I don't need that right now. Can deal with that later. Because right now I am inside the 1,000 by 1,000. I'm up near the actually up near the 1,000 mark, which actually I like that. I think what this is going to allow me to do is I'm going to go to 1,000 by 1,000, and I will create some little pillars of where we are. So look at that, points or something. Okay, so let's go here. Was playing on my Steam Deck, but now I'm actually on my laptop getting this. Oh, whoa, that 1,000 by 1,000 comes pretty darn quick. Say 1,000 right here. Fun. We're just gonna create a little silly tower here. All right, so one thing we need to do is, so if I am at 1,000 by 1,000, that puts me up in here. So I'm looking, basically what I've got on my screen that you can't see is I've got the map, and so I can see where our stuff is. So the first place I want to get to is around 906 1017. Well, that's actually north of that, so we can go All right, let's get into these. So negative 873, negative 993. Well, I might as well grab these on here. So we wanted. Okay, so this is kind of, you know what though, I'm gonna try and hit some major landmarks first. It's just going through the ocean, kind of tough. So what I want to do is hit some of the land. So there's this island down here that has been calling my name. So we want to go to negative 792, negative 408. So we'll want to drop that number more. Just a little bit. Up in space here. So yeah, so what I'm trying to do is sort of fill in all the unvisited chunks. First off, we're going to start with the 1000 by 1000 area. So this is sort of new to me to try and do. So we're probably going to find different sort of systems. Let's get this nearer to my face. Different sort of systems on how to do this and get this stuff actually enjoyable to watch. But here we are coming to section at first. So and part of it is, you know, rather than just like flying around and doing just the elytra, I wanna sort of walk around and visit stuff and see what I can see and make notes of any interesting landmarks that are worthwhile. Not to mention some other things I want. So this island here hasn't really been visited. There's a large chunk of it that is just not. Oh, is it getting dark here? What time of day is it? Where's my bed? Okay, so I'm just going to kind of walk around. Looks like this is mostly just a birch forest island, and maybe that's what this whole island is. That's the other thing, is starting to take a look at different areas and possibly whether new people join the realm or if we get some existing players who want to build maybe a certain district or something, we can find little homes for it along the way. It's like, I know the perfect place sort of ideas here. So what we're going to do is we'll start, I guess, going around the outside of this island here. Round the outside, round the outside. Okay. And then we can kind of circle around. But yeah, it looks like this whole island is just birch forest, which is fine. Wonder if, though, there is any sort of cave systems or whatnot there. Got chickens. No big deal. The thing is, by visiting them, I have a chance of getting some of my other doggies. Look at this. This looks like a possible... No cave system. Just a little bit of a little path there. Yeah, this is kind of a boring island, I'll be honest with you, which might be why nobody has ever really visited it other than seen it from the southern half and decided to go around. But the other thing is, like, you could put different visuals in their head of like, okay, what if I find an area like this in the future? What do I want to build? Or I want to find an area like whatever I'm looking at here. So here's another one. Okay, so we've got caves here, and that looks like, yep, I thought so. Okay. Lights down there now, and so I was looking at the map, and first of all, this island is the big chunk that there's actually a good amount of stuff in the water, which makes perfect sense, but like the question is, how do I go about like seeing that and what's viewed there? Unfortunately, this is not a map that is updated in real time. If it was updated in real time, this would be a lot easier. So, like on Java servers, a lot that I've played on, they'll have maps that are the community maps that are built up online, and that's where I got the idea. But I have to do this one manually. Hey there, buddy. Somewhere. All right, so let's switch this out for this. Switch this here, and we will do we'll get some more torches, but it looks like this cave is not going anywhere. What? Another one? Oh, there's where you died. Oh, look at you. Stare at you. Come at me, bro. Yeah, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Where's something burning up in the sun? All right. The other thing is, nope, not that one. There. I guess we'll fill up these boxes. I've got a few too many shulker boxes, I'll be honest. All right, this looks like we've got a lava pit in here. Okay. Run into this a lot of times in these little things. So there's a little lava area here. This would not totally be a bad island for somebody to have as their home island. Like, I think it would be nice to sort of find an island sometime that's like big enough to be something and just like be like, this is mine. I think I've already made my plans, but Woo! All right, nothing down there really, but it was worth a look-see. Some of these small... Ooh, what's this? This is a water cave? That's all it is. So we're going around the outside, and the nice thing is I should probably be... I think it's you know, a four chunk distance out from me should be filling in. So even though I'm not going to visit every single point on this, what we got down there? Oh, this is an intriguing cave structure. Interesting. All right. Spoiler. Of course, if somebody does visit these areas of the map, I mean, I'm likely to ruin their chances of getting coal. But I'm going to... I'll leave some for them. Okay. I will leave some right here. Hey, Madman, I thought about doing that with the Spruce Island, but decided not to. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right, you did, because you have that little base over there. In fact, there is some areas... There's a few chunks on that little area over there that I need to get to next. Sorry that I didn't... that doesn't seem to be helping me. Okay. Good. Since I know that's not working for me, let's look at this map still. Okay, so... Yeah, so which direction am I facing? Okay, so yeah, so like right over... there where your island is, but that would have been kind of cool. But yeah, I'm just going through mapping my stuff. This looks like if you were on the Spruce Island, if that's how that worked out, and then somebody took this Birch Island, somebody would need to have like an Oak Island, a Dark Oak Island. We need to find like various islands with zones, and perhaps that might be worthwhile to like kind of do try and find a map that's going to have a bunch of islands with different biomes on each one, so that somebody can say, oh, I'm taking the Birch Island, I'm taking the Dark Oak Island, I'm taking whatever. That could be fun. Wonder if this guy's got anything. Anything interesting? Not at all. I mean, it's a little late for me to find anything you have interesting, except for maybe the occasional like bucket at the right time or something. Okay, I'm gonna kind of cut diagonally through this island and see if that helps me get through everything. No regrets about the weird ass base I went with. I love the base you went with. You know, like, it's very much that Madman sort of interesting style, right? Like, I still try and make stuff that's, I guess you would consider more like traditional builds. But you tend to like do something else. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Just a little exploration under the old island here. Oh, hi there, Monsieur Creeper. All right. Like, this is another interesting thing, just looking at like the generation of some of these caves. Like, I guess there's like a different types of caves. Yeah, I you know, always very impressed. And when you see your world that you have on, that you have your long-term world that you've got, it's no surprise. Like, you've got all this build background to pull from, so like it's like, okay, what do I want to do this time? Whereas me, I'm like, well, what do I want to build this time, but I don't have as much to pull the background. What challenge am I going to give myself? So all right, I think I've hit the diagonalization of this. And of course, we've got Tara Marie, who's very much this sort of, I would say, a natural builder, like really good at getting those organic, that's the word, organics kind of look to things. And Megana, she's usually got big stuff. And Yeti, what Yeti built this season was insane. That circle base. Crazy. Okay, so I think for the most part I've got what I want to get around here. There might be some chunk that gets missed, but I can fix that once we get down to it. But I want to go now to the south here, the south end of the island, east end of the island here. And we're going to go from there south, fill in some chunks that I see are missing over here. Yeah, so yesterday the thing that kind of reminded me, I was like, I want to fill in the 1,000 by 1,000, but then I looked at the map and I was like, that's a lot of blank space. The 5,000 by 5,000 rather. So I was like, let's start at 1,000 by 1,000. I was just kind of like inside of the a trial chamber, just going from trial chambers. I've got like a little system of going to villages and building up, making a cartographer and stuff like that. And I wanted to basically do that. Let's see if I go to the very end here. Sorry, I got distracted by being near where I want to be on the map here. So that's this little thing, and then I go over a little bit. And we go, if I go straight south from there, I'm going to run into that. So that's good. And before, let me go to quick Negative 841, negative 279. Okay. I want to go this way. Just make sure I fill in this little square over here. Okay. Okay, well, let's pull this map over, and I think we actually want to go, let's see, how far over is 1,000 here? Okay, so we're not, there's just negative 948, negative 314. So just right up here. Hey, it's radiation zone. ERB 1000. Yeah, it's huge, and you've been working on that for a while, so that makes sense. This world, I just am trying to figure out different ways to kind of spark certain interest in stuff. So like filling in the map at least 1,000 by 1,000 as a first goal. A lot of that is already done. We've all been fairly centralized, gone out from it a little bit. Okay, and I've probably filled in that square now. And let's go south. Oh, there's a bee. That means I get the, where are you? Oh, okay. Oh, I used the wrong pickaxe. Dang it. Fool. That's why. Sorry, bee. I don't know what happened to your bee's nest. Don't have any clue. Oh, hey guys. I would like to borrow your bee's nest. Wait, what are you doing outside of it? I want that. I'm building a big tower. You guys should hang out in there so that I can use it for you. Did I make it to the border yet? I mean, I made it to the 5,000 by 5,000 borders for sure. Now what I'm trying to do is sort of fill in the different sections. So I'm filling in the 1,000 by 1,000. Of course, getting these is a big deal. So gotta make sure I still get my beehives, my bees nests, so I can make my tower to build limit. It's a challenge. That's part of my many challenges I'm trying to make. You're not filling in the game map, right? Just map. Yes. Just maps.derpandchill. So unfortunately it is manual, so I can't do it real time, but I can see where there have been holes. So like I want to go to negative 870, negative 126. Negative 870, negative 126. So gotta go this way. And hopefully along the way I will also see some interesting things. Meet some interesting friends, like interesting wolf friends that I haven't found. So let's go back here. Got 870, negative 124. 870. I went too far that way and not far enough the other way. Oh, here's a horse. Now, Madman might know this. Gotta make sure that the horses are all tamed so that if Tara Marie plays, and she goes hunting for leather, she gets a message to know how evil she is for killing a horse. Because she will hunt horses for their leather like nobody's business. And it really came out of a joke where I had just, last season, I just was, I was just taming a bunch of horses for no real good reason, just 'cause. And, you know, but I was like thinking, oh, this is good. We've got some horses, and when I get some saddles, I'll put some saddles on them and stuff. But no. Okay, so then we'll probably want to go over here. Wish I had known ahead of time. I would have put more weird stuff around. You know what? You can still put plenty of weird stuff around. This is gonna take me forever and a day. One more day than just forever. So we're gonna go, so that's probably that distance. And we'll head into the water a little bit. And right along the water. I mean, like right now you can kind of see where I am in the world. I'm not likely to go on the other half of the world. Oop, there's another horse. Couple horses. I have definitely, as I've been taming some of these horses, found some real, well, there's obviously been somebody here. In fact, that's where there was buried treasure, which I did unbury at some point. Is that the one I've already done? I think that's the one I've already done. This is the one I haven't done yet. I guess I've already gotten that horse. That one seems very tame. Okay, so this one, before we get to the trees over here, there is... Wait a minute. Trying to see the logic of this. Oh, I got turned around. And it's darkness falling across the land again. Okay, so we are at this section. It's kind of hard to go to the map and like try and get specific coordinates, but if I can kind of eyeball it from like what's on the map, it's a little easy. Whoa, that's a little zoomed in. So yeah, I've probably gone near the thing, but we are, here's our body of water. Here's the mountain, the hill that I'm looking at going, what am I looking at? So like, here's my Minecraft, hold on a second, I'm being called. Yes! I am streaming at the moment. What you need? A ride? You need to be work at 3? School? All right, I'll take you. Looks like I will be stopping for now, and I will be back on in a little bit to do some more mapping, everyone. So, talk to you in a bit.